What's up everyone, Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and today we're going to be looking at this day pack. This is the Osage River Osceola Daypack. It's going to run you about $43. There's a link down below over to Red's Gear where you can pick this up, and we've included a discount code as well for you. So if you use that discount code, you'll save a little bit more money on this pack. Again, $43. You can get it in a bunch of different colors: green, this orange, red, navy blue, and black as well. If you want to get a pack that's going to get you into the outdoors, that's going to function, be a basic pack, not have a ton of extra bells and whistles, but also not cost you a ton of money, this could be a good pack to look into. So let's take a look at it up close. So as we start talking about the pack here, I will tell you that as far as your construction, it does come with 420D nylon plus 1680D polyester. So there's different portions of the pack that are made of different things, but a durable material nonetheless. So you can see on the outside, we do have a pocket here. There's a little clip, so you can store gear on the outside, and that's a nice size pocket right there. So you could definitely put a lot of gear in there. If you had like a windbreaker or a light shell that you were hiking with and you got a little hot, you could take it off and load it in there. Nice clip on the side. We've got a mesh water pocket there and a mesh water pocket there as well. We do have these straps, and these straps on the side function in a variety of ways. So if you have something in here or even just running on the side, it still help keep it attached to the pack. Also, if you don't have a ton of gear in the pack, you can compress the pack and then cinch these down, and then your pack will just be a little bit more streamlined and sleek. So we've got that both on this side and on the other side as well. Let's get into this compartment right here. You can see this is a small compartment, so it doesn't go down basically much beyond this line right here. But throw some snacks in there, maybe throw in sunglasses, cell phone, things like that. Easy access in that section. These zippers are, I would say, above average. They're not the highest grade zippers, but they're quality zippers nonetheless. I've seen other ones that are much worse, and I've seen some that are a little bit better. I just want to let you know about that. This is kind of your organization section. Let me unclip these two side clips here. One on this side here, and then one over here. All right, now this peels back. The zipper does not go all the way to the bottom. It goes about 80% of the way. But this is your second section, and you can see a lot of different organizational pockets. So a place for pens. Got a little section here where you can store maybe get a cell phone. You could put field notes, something like that. Pocket, larger pocket, bigger pocket here with hook and loop, and then this zippered section as well. So a lot of different ways that you could store gear while you're out hiking, or if you put this in your bag, in your car as an emergency bag, or leave in your office as a get home bag, something like that. Lots of different ways to store personal gear, private gear, whatever it is, in this first basically the first internal section of the bag. So let me zip this up and we'll go into the next section of the bag. When you want to get to the main section of the bag, you're going to zip this main zipper, and it goes about halfway down. So again, pluses and minuses. Some people like it to zip the whole way open, so you can basically lay the bag out. The plus of this type of setup, which I was actually just recently reviewing a bag from Costa, and they have the same thing. When you open the bag up, not everything's going to fall out and dump out all over the place. But just a heads up that it zips about, I'd say about halfway down of the entire pack. Your total size for the pack is going to be 29 liters, and your dimensions are 18 by 13.5 and then by 9 deep. When you open this section up, you do have a storage compartment here and another one here. You can see you have a little hook and loop section right here. So you can put a hydration bladder in here and then run it out this little slot here, so you can use that while you're hiking. This also doubles as a compartment for your laptop. So if you have a laptop, you can put it in here. And behind this is basically the back section that's going to run along your back, but there is padding in there. So you have padding underneath and then soft padding on top of it. This is kind of like a neoprene material here, and then just lots of space down in. So I was actually, when I opened this up, I was like, wow, there's a lot that you could actually fit down in there, and just really deep. And there's kind of a rubberized material. Let's see if you can see that in the light. Yeah, so it's got a little bit shiny there. Rubberized material on the sides and on the bottom and on the back as well. So definitely lots of space once you actually get into the internal portions of the pack. I zip this up and I'll flip it over. Now, a lot of companies are doing this now, but some try to cut corners and save money and just have the straight straps, but these have the straps that kind of curve in and then curve back out again, and that's really nice. Just makes it more comfortable on your body. You do have the sternum strap here, and then you do have the strap that's going to go around, basically around your waist. Small, simple buckle there. And this is lightweight, so it'll give you a little bit more stability, but it's not adding a lot of extra weight to the actual pack. Now you can run your hydration bladder tube down and run it under this webbing or under this webbing as well. So you can kind of set it up however you want to. Let me unclip this and show you here. Got that soft padding, as I mentioned, underneath, and then you have this kind of mesh material, so that's going to help with airflow. There's not a ton of structure to the pack, as far as like sometimes you get a pack that's actually got some fiberglass or something built in to give a little bit more contour. That doesn't have this, but again, you're saving on any of the weight that would be added from those things. But you get this strip up the middle, and then these two sections that will allow airflow to happen a little bit more easily. Up on the top, I do want to mention quickly, you do have one of these little grab handles, so if it's in your car or wherever it is, you can grab it and then head on the road with your pack. I was just looking the pack over one more time to see if there's anything I forgot, and the one thing I didn't mention is that in the sternum strap here, you do have a whistle built in, and it does work. You can hear it here. So that's going to be just an emergency whistle if you're out and you need to signal for help. There you go, that's built right in. One other thing I want to note is that you do have a reinforced bottom here, and so sometimes companies use all the same material for the pack. This is reinforced, and it is a little squared off too. So when you actually get gear in it, it looks like and when I've had this filled up, it does rest nicely. It's not kind of all flopping all over the place, but you do have a reinforced section here on the bottom, a little bit more durable. Let me show you now what the pack looks like when it's actually on. Here it is from the side. Then the other side, and then the back. So there you have it, the Osage River Osceola backpack. This is a good day hiking pack. Certainly you could use it for school. I think it would also make a good pack for like a get-home bag or a small compact emergency bag or bug-out bag, depending on how much gear you have, obviously. But if you don't want to spend a ton of money, but you want a pack that seems quite durable and it's got a bunch of different storage options, definitely check this one out. Link down below. We've got a discount code included as well, so you can get a discount. And thanks as always for checking out our videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram and Tumblr as well. Take care.